Yo, pro tip though, Ace.
Go. Wear your pantaloons. You better put them back on. Put them on the floor. It's time for war. Yes, that's me. You, a hole in the wall. Your mouth. That's called a glory hole, my friends. It's a new experience. Welcome to Helltown. Welcome to your pants around your ankles. I've never done this before. I'm a virgin to this. I'm lying. I'm a whore. I'm a snake in the sheets. I'm the Pelvic Valley Leviathan. Woo! We're back. I had to do it once on this show.
That's good. We're sponsored by Blue Chew tonight. Everybody, take one.
Yeah, boner jam.
Yeah, dog pussy, bro.
Oh, dog, God damn it. The word I hate. The one
Scared
word.
the fuck out of me.
Yes, that was the goal.
Get ready.
Welcome to Helltown, Connor.
Welcome to Helltown. Now you're in
Or just hell.
Oh,
That was terrifying.
Man. This ain't as cool as hell just yet, man. There'd be a lot more
Typically-
prostitutes.
Wait till
in
the
this
fireworks.
motherfucker.
Typically, it doesn't start like that. That was the way I used to start another show, and with that exact song. So I figured we should do it this time.
That's how you start almost every show, man.
Yeah, but usually I'm like, we play a smoother song, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, we play Portishead.
Introduce
Helltown
yourselves.
Radio.
Yeah, we can still introduce ourselves.
Yeah, we
Introduce
just,
yourself.
yeah, George.
I'm George. Sometimes I've been known to win trophies in moonwalk foolery. Last week I won the Intercontinental title.
Damn.
God,
the
damn.
Intercontinental title for pants around the ankles.
I know we were sitting amongst a legend.
Yeah,
You are,
well,
man.
now you do.
Legends, pimps, myths.
My name's Matt.
gigolos.
I'm here tonight. I thought I
Yes.
wasn't gonna be, but I am.
Yeah, boy.
I brought fucking fireworks. They're in my fucking pants. I'm gonna set them all off tonight.
Keeper of the bell.
We're up in here.
White Snake. What it is, it's your boy Chris. Here to be pseudo funny, marginally good looking, and hella informative.
You do got a face for radio. That's for no
Yo,
doubt.
I
Like
got-
that saying was made for you, for sure.
I got a dick for phone sex too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
That's
like that.
true.
Yeah.
You do have a butthole for regular porn, though.
Hey, listen, man.
Okay. Is that thing tight as fuck?
It's just tight enough, man.
How
You
dark
know,
is it?
I was just telling Asa I bleached today.
I was just telling.
Yeah, I was just telling Ace about how I just bleached today. Well, Connor had mentioned that Ace wasn't into the beehole, and I was like, "Aw," but I
Do you
just...
bleach your asshole? Nah.
That's why.
Oh yeah. We're
Nah.
gonna do this.
Oh my God.
So we got guests in the studio tonight.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Ace and Connor from Black and White Comedy.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So why
Introduce yourselves.
Oh, I thought I was going to make you guys introduce us since we're on your show.
No,
Give us
no,
a
introduce
big
you-
grand
Introduce
introduction.
yourselves. That was what you get right there. That is.
Damn.
Yeah,
Heck
that-
yeah.
all you
No,
paid
I
for,
love it. I
unfortunately.
appreciate you guys for having us, man. Yeah, no, Ace and, like you said, Ace and Connor from Black and White Comedy Productions. I'm Connor Williams. Thank you for that. I'm Connor Williams, co-producer of Black and White Comedy Productions. And what that is pretty much live shows, open mic comedy, and podcasts likewise to yours. Maybe not as crazy, especially not with the yelling intros, but yeah, local comedian here from Winchester area, and pretty much born and raised in this area. Living here now with my family and my kiddos and all that good shit, and doing comedy on my free time.
Gotta
So
ask, how many kids you got?
I got two.
I
got
have
a
two
boy
as
and
well.
a girl.
I
They're
have,
little.
I have a 3 and a 6-year-old.
I got a 3.5 and a 2-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah, fun times.
Ace is the only one that's successful here in the pull and pray.
Okay.
The rest of us,
strong.
He's the Michael Jordan of pulling out ladies.
I only lost once, but it was a career ender.
Yeah, he was just talking
But
I
about.
pulled my sexual meniscus.
Yeah. Without any further introduction, I'll pass it over to my co-host Ace Jackson.
Yeah, you know,
What's up, Ace?
What's up? You know, Ace motherfucking Jackson. We'll probably get to that later, the middle name, but you know what I mean? It's been, like I said, me and Connor been doing Black and White for about coming on a year now. We just be out here producing shows.
Closer to the mic.
My bad. I gotta get closer to the mic. I don't
Oh
let-
yeah, you got.
We want to hear that.
Yeah.
No
Shout
Diddy. I just don't like having things close to my face.
Ooh,
That shit, you know.
Diddy.
Yeah,
No
no Diddy,
Diddy.
no Diddy.
Diddy.
Yeah,
No Diddy.
but-
Never has a person fallen faster. Like that motherfucker in a week's time, he just went from being like he could be gay to being like, yo, he trafficking gays.
Yeah. No, he's a gay fucking messiah, man. He be.
You know what's creepy now though? There's that
All,
scene
what's
in-
creepy is all of his dances finally make sense, dude.
Well, like there's that scene in Get Him to the Greek where he's chasing Jonah Hill and Russell Brand down the hallway and screaming at him. Yeah, that's a real terror that happens.
I don't
to some
remember
people.
what movie it is, but he's standing on a fucking runway in one of them, and he's like, "Hey guys, we got trouble," and all the feds are and all this shit is rolling in and shit like that. He just hops on his plane, and they're rolling in this way, and he takes off over top of him like
that
this,
motherfucker.
and just balls out.
I heard the P stands for penis.
It could be. He's the penis diddler.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's good.
the diddler, like the Riddler.
Yeah, for sure.
That's already been memed out.
Oh,
Has
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Man,
Man,
hey, listen.
God and everybody, yeah.
It's a play. It's gonna be a subject that's gonna get beat to shit. But I will say, I can hang my hat on this high. Is that I definitely did a Diddy joke. I did that Diddy doing Dirty in the Doo-Doo the day after the Cat Williams joke. Because that's when I came up with that whole Paul Blart 3 joke that I beat the shit at several of your promotions. But that's, but it's like Jay-Z, well, we get to that motherfucker next, but P. Diddy always seemed a little suspect, man. The whole thing always seemed a little suspect.
For sure.
And not because he seemed like he was gay or nothing. It was just like, how you hold that
I
much.
like it when you scrambling and scraping, man.
No, it's funny because he had all these proteges that they would be around for a little bit and then they disappear.
Yeah.
That was his boyfriends. He was breaking up with these motherfuckers like Mace.
Mhm.
Mace left and became.
He was the
preacher.
first one.
Mace came out and said he was like, I'm glad I got the fuck out when I did.
But he
Yeah.
was like, they were like, what do you think about Diddy coming out? Because he was doing some gospel shit and stuff like that. At the time when he was still partnered up with Mace and stuff like that. Not long after that, and they asked Mace, like, what do you think about Diddy going out and doing this gospel shit? And they were like, well, or his words were, what would you think about RuPaul doing a gospel album?
Yeah, he's
Like that, and that was over 10 years ago. I mean, it was probably 15 years ago or whatever.
I wish RuPaul would, man. That would be tight, man. If RuPaul and like TD Jakes and motherfucking and
I'm
Kirk
not
Franklin got
hating on
together.
that whole
That'd
community,
be tight.
any of them, or
Ain't
anything
going
like
nowhere.
that.
That's just what he said.
Just saying. That's what he said. That's what he has said.
Joel Osteen, he's going down too.
Osteen, man, fuck Joel Osteen, man. He didn't let any of the goddamn flood victims up in his fucking mega church when they were having all them hardships and shit, man. So
Would
fuck
you?
him. He
Like,
said they smell like wet dogs.
I dislike him for a different reason, and it's not even about. He just looks weird to me. He looked like an alien, like got into somebody's body and is just wearing that shit like a skin.
Nah,
Who,
man, he
Osteen or Diddy?
Oh,
Yes.
Joe Osteen.
Yes.
Diddy just looks like.
Yes.
He looked like if he was a 1950s pimp that was like, I'm gonna cut you on your face if you don't bring me my money. I could believe that. Like he seems he got an inner evil that just. Right after his friend died, he's like, let's make a song.
The clown and Biggie in hell right now, or heaven right now.
That song came out really quick.
Man,
You
your,
know
boy,
what? Biggie was an enforcer, man.
your boy's a faggot, man. Straight up.
Oh,
They
shit.
say your boy's
Oh,
a faggot
dude.
now.
Drop the F word.
You
know,
That's a hard F.
I was just thinking. I did.
Sorry.
I did
Sorry,
share y'all's
YouTube.
that we were coming on y'all's podcast. I shared it on my Facebook.
Uh-huh.
So I'm hoping my grandma didn't figure out how to tune in. Her mind's gonna be blown, dude.
She
I
don't
have-
like faggots either.
That oh yeah, I mean,
She's from that old school.
Nobody likes a bundle of sticks.
No, see,
views
she
of
could be,
Helltown Radio do not express the views of Black and White Comedy Productions.
she could be over in Europe smoking cigarettes, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
like-
yes, pinching one. That's what they say.
It's funny how some words have become very quickly out of the nomenclature. The newest one
Yeah.
is tranny. You can't really say that much.
No.
Yeah. That's like you're not really supposed to say that one. You're
Nope.
supposed to say transgender.
Transgender.
It's a pejorative. So it's like it and like
Really?
yeah. Like to some people in the community, but you know how it is, man. You know how it is.
How you gonna
like,
be?
like to some people you can't say dyke anymore.
Well, Andrew Schultz has a joke that
That is a pair of pliers.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Can
a tool.
I still say stud?
Oh yeah.
I refer
Oh,
to y'all in my promotion for today as the studliest.
Studs.
Look it up. Look it up. I
Yeah,
put it.
I did see that.
I said it's y'all are the studliest.
So that's why we got
promoters.
500 followers off the
Right. Yeah.
Shit, 'cause they,
I thought it said
Yeah.
studious.
They in the
we're
barbershop
allies.
just listening to your show.
bottoms.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Hey, I would like. We definitely. This is definitely a group of some
What would you
thunderous
do?
power bottoms.
What would you do if you were like
I'll take it
walking?
as a compliment.
Yep.
What you
The
say?
only
I'll
way
rock
to
with
take
it.
that.
I'll rock with it.
Yeah,
You
if
know?
if I could go gay, I'm going gay AF. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for Dolo. I'm like,
I think
you know what?
I think I'm still
gonna
rocking
get
with the
done-
same shit that I'm in.
I'm rocking with Diddy. I'm gonna be the next Bentley Farnsworth. All right, like I'm
Fuck
gonna
that.
be out there.
Farnsworth
I'm a-
Bentley.
At
Farnsworth,
best, I'm gonna
whatever
play a
his name
game
was.
of
Yeah.
just.
I will hold a dildo and an umbrella, and you don't want to know how I'm gonna be holding them things.
Wait,
because I'm gonna have
Farnsworth
two
Bentley.
hands free.
Who's this? Was that Diddy's
That was
assistant?
Diddy's
Yeah, that's his
umbrella
sister.
holder.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's
He
why
made
he
an
was
album.
famous.
He even made an album.
Yeah.
That's how crazy. That's
Yeah,
how much
yeah.
power he had. He gave that nigga an album.
He was in that "I Like the Way You Move" video too,
Yeah.
swinging the umbrella around
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
just thought of him as.
How suspect was that?
No, I thought of
That
him
was
as.
sus.
He was like. It was even worse in the way she moved video because he was like a little gay fairy, like
Yeah.
like not even like a gay one, but like Tinkerbell flying around. Wait, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if I walk up to my car, there's a bunch of homosexuals. Like,
Standing outside,
We listened to the show,
burning some,
motherfucker.
burning some rainbow torches.
We're definitely getting canceled. eh?
Rainbow torch.
Man, I know.
I see.
man.
Ace looks legit
Hey.
a little bit uncomfortable.
If you can get canceled, that means that you're already really famous. So congratulations. You know
Oh,
what I
well,
mean?
we're not that, so I think we're safe.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how I can just talk like
Y'all,
this.
but y'all are on the
No,
way.
I'm just kidding.
Y'all are on the way. I mean, we got. Let's talk.
For sure.
I'm gonna
Let's
bring,
get into it.
I'm gonna bring up the elephant in the room.
Let's do it.
Let's talk.
What'd you
about
call
my-
him?
Hey, dude. I got a big trunk on me,
Honky-ass
but
cracker.
Jeez.
Nah, just kidding.
Can you see
That's
that
me.
thing?
I'm definitely. I think skin tone wise, I'm definitely the whitest dude in the room. Like,
Oh, for sure.
You two motherfuckers
You're
are
Nordic.
like y'all can get. You got that. We already talked about you, the Steven Seagal. Of
Nah, I'm that ambiguous race.
You are, dude.
For
He's-
sure.
he
Nobody
is.
knows where. Everywhere I go, people are like, you look like a local until you talk.
That's why I like hanging out with you, man. It's
Yep.
good. It's a pass. Everywhere we go, I'm like, yo, hey. But
No,
I'm
I'll-
safe because I'm waiting with you.
No, for real. Like around here,
Yo, man.
I got people. All the Mexicans speak Spanish to me. I lived in Florida for a long time, like South Florida. They assumed that I was either Cuban or South American. We lived in Hawaii for a while, and everybody thought I was a fucking local man. Like,
So what are you?
so I'm just, dude. When I did my 23andMe, everything was balanced out. Like I couldn't be any more of a fucking mutt than I am. Everything was like fucking 10%.
dude, so
Nothing
All the way up
jumped
to
out,
100.
dude. I was like, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna find out right here. I'm the fucking, like I'm Pablo Escobar's fucking kid or some shit like that. Or, you know what I mean? Both my parents white as fuck, dude. White as fuck, dude. And then I got this like this is my winter color right here, and I got dark hair, dark eyes, dark everything. Even weirder than that, I got a son that has dark blonde hair and bright blue fucking eyes. My wife has a similar complexion to me. How the fuck does that work? I got questions too.
wildly enough, he has an Asian penis.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get to that, but it's currently turtle heading in my body. Is how Asian my penis is.
I'm just kidding, man. You well hung. No, but so I want to say, like, yo, this
You're
is-
into some penises, man. You gave Joe a lot of props for his dick too.
You know why? Is
'Cause
that's
you
how
saw it.
straight-
That's why you
how
saw it.
straight-
That's
yes,
why.
I saw the Girthmeister 2000. The motherfucker. I saw it. I seen it when. And listen, this dude's he's my height, right? And
Jesus Christ.
and this dude was like, yo, we had a show where we had the supervillain couple on. And it started off really nice and informative, and they were talking about their United States Department of Agriculture certified beekeepers
yep.
and agenda signers, and we had this whole great discussion about bees and how this
Then
shit
this
works.
bitch
all
pull a
stuff.
snake out.
That was that was even further down the roller coaster of that show. And then so then the next thing we said, so what else do you do? Oh, well, we do like topless bartending and all this stuff. And then that was
For the booze fighters, that
Weird
was
transition.
right.
Yep.
No, and then the next part of the conversation is, we're a couple that does OnlyFans content together.
Yep.
And so and we're like, all right, whatever. And they're like, no, you got to see it. And so then they
George puts his glasses on.
George-
Yeah, so the beekeeping is irrelevant at this point.
Yes.
Well, no, and that's
We
what
got
makes-
titties in the chat.
Remember what I told you earlier that this show we will talk a lot about some shit, but we will definitely be informative about some shit. We do that, but so that's what. So I thought like so they bring up the OnlyFans, and the first two pictures are these beautifully artistic done photographs. He's a photographer. She's a
Yeah, he's a
good-looking
photographer
woman.
by trade.
She's a good-looking woman. They do this great picture. I'll never forget. It was like she was in a barn. She's laying on a barn floor. She's naked, arching her back. The light's coming through the slats in the ceiling, and like she's just completely lined. It's beautiful.
All he can focus on is this dude's hog, though.
Yeah, no, and then the next picture, and then we scroll to the next picture, and she's sitting there, like, no, and like, I mean, she looked like fucking, it's like she looked like Dizzy Gillespie playing a trumpet and shit, like just fucking just gawk.
Gawk.
Yeah, and like, and homeboy sitting, and you're looking at him, and you're doing the math.
He's sitting here on the couch, and he's like, "Hey, man, nice hog."
Yeah, and you
You gotta respect it when you see it.
Yeah, you gotta respect it. Listen,
Yeah.
man, I wish I could be gay.
Right?
And so I will.
You're like,
I
I'd
will
want that
respect-
dick.
I will respect the shit out of another dude's wiener if it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You could just
That
be
could
gay
get a
too,
belt.
though. You don't have to wish.
Right? Dang.
I wish I could. I just don't have it in me, man. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
You
man.
sure?
Nope, I don't have it in me.
But you want to have it in you.
I worked in DuPont Circle.
I wish I
on
could
and
be
off.
really into dick. I just can't, man. But every day I think about it, man. I just wish I could be into penis.
Yeah, think about
That's
it.
gay, bro.
No, it's not. I
No,
can't.
I think he's right. I think it checks out.
And
That
guess what?
tracks,
And
bro.
if that's the case, then you know what, boys? This is the newest progressive radio show on YouTube going on right now.
Did you just come out of the closet?
I guess so, guys. Here it is.
Wow.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
everybody! You heard it for the
hey,
first
wow.
time
It was
right
a-
here on Helltown Radio.
It was a very
Chris,
brave standpoint.
Here they thought they were going to come here and talk about their comedy. Nope. You're just taking over. You're like, fuck any chance of you guys having a show,
He said the stage
a
is
spot,
mine.
or anything. I'm just going to come out of the fucking closet right now. This is how much I want this attention.
This.
That's how funny we are. That's the effect we have on people.
They,
Wow.
Yeah, they did. I started, 4 months ago, I was a straight, nice, chef. Now I'm a gay bartender.
You even got a beard at home.
Doing comedy with some very fine gentlemen. I want to get into that. Look, first of all, I want to say something, man. Like to get away from the funnies, on some real shit. Connor and Ace have given a lot of people a platform to be funny, and given a lot of people who
hell
have
yeah.
not had an opportunity to do stand-up comedy a great platform to do so from. And they do black and white comedy. And that's how we met. Is that they do an open mic comedy show at On Cue with frequency that they can discuss in a minute. But I was able to go and get up there and do that, and then we got to know each other. And I'm just super annoying, and I just if I like something, I will just continually hack at it. That's how I got on this radio show, on this podcast.
Mhm.
That's how I got into stand-up comedy. And you can ask, like, hey, so we'll get into this, but so Ace and I have a common thread in that we have both performed with Tony Woods, me on the podcast level, and Ace recently performed with Tony this weekend. Yep. So congratulations!
Fuck
at
yeah,
the
dude.
DC
That's
Improv.
legit.
Oh, word.
And so we got big timer in here tonight. But I am like,
Coming in with that big dick energy.
Yeah, he's got it. You can tell he's got the BD.
Got the
you know what I'm
sweatpants
saying?
on.
He's got the sweatpants on.
Showing it
and-
off.
Yep, and he's.
That's
got,
why we call it black and white comedy, so people know.
they. they're- yeah, they're-
I'm married. He's single. Take advantage of it.
yeah, Mike Lowry, but Mike Lowry, but the no, but seriously, so it's really cool you done that, and then so yeah, but I'm like the Dennis the Menace of the comedy scene. And so it was just when I want to be involved, I'm like, hey, Mr. Wilson. So you can ask Tony about that. I love Tony Woods. He's an amazing gentleman, and we had a couple of episodes in our lives that were funny because It was funny, but I loved it because when he sees me, he's like, "That fucking kid again." He's like, "What is he doing here?"
Yeah.
And so I know that's how Ace feels about me a lot of times. So he's like, "God damn it!" He's like, "Fuck!" He's like that guy again. But I'm like, "Hey, Ace, you're the best man ever." But so Ace, tell us how the show went. Tell us how the show came about. What was going on?
The show came about.
Like the open mic or like the whole black and white in general?
Well, yeah, the black and white. How'd you guys meet? I want to build from how you all met to the point where.
When did you start docking penises? Is what he really wants to know. Unfortunately,
Jesus Christ,
let's cut to the chase here.
I mean, listen, I'm all for some docking.
We're communicating via
But I want to know
ESP
seriously,
right now. I can hear
how'd you
everything he's
guys
thinking.
connect?
Yep.
Well, I've been doing comedy for about 7, going on 8 years now.
Mhm.
Started out in doing open mic at Alexandria. That's how I kind of made the connections with my man Shevitz. Shout out to Shevitz. And my man Travis Spencer. They put me onto the comedy game, and while doing that, I branched out and started hitting a bunch of open mics. I met a guy by the name of my man Brandon Wright. Shout out to Death Star. Out in here in the West Virginia area, we did a number of shows.
Brandon Wright from Wright Entertainment.
Yeah,
So
Right Live
Brandon-
Entertainment. Yeah,
So
Brandon.
he was on the show. He was on the show. Was it 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks
Yeah,
ago?
yeah, yep.
That's,
So alumni of the show.
that's my man's right there.
Right
100
on.
grand.
Yeah, Brandon's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
He put me up on game, and he's the one who got me branched out to West Virginia and things of that nature. Put me up on game. As I started to branch out a little bit more, I did a show out in West Virginia.
At a barbecue joint.
At a barbecue joint. Connor was in the audience, and I'm gonna let him take it from that part onto the story to finish out the rest of it.
Kind of like how we converged.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just saw on Facebook that this local barbecue joint was hosting a free comedy show, and it was like a little flyer, and it had Ace's picture on there.
That's where you're from, is West Virginia?
Yeah. No, I was born in Winchester.
Okay.
And then I live in Bunker Hill now. Pretty much raised in Martinsburg my whole life, but yeah, shout out to Martinsburg, the Dirty
No doubt.
Bird.
Yeah,
So
the
you seen the
Martinsburg.
flyer?
They got great
Yeah.
roast beef.
Yeah, so I saw the flyer. Massive fan of stand-up comedy. Got into the whole like comedy podcast thing with Joe Rogan and his whole crew, and I was
Kill
living.
Tony and all that shit.
Yeah. And so like when I started getting into that, like 7-8 years ago now, I was living out in San Diego, so I was able to go to like the Comedy Store and
Oh, shit.
the Irvine Improv and places like that, and see these guys that I was listening to on podcasts. And that's when I started like dreaming, you know what I mean, about doing stand up. And pretty much dreamed for like 7-8 years, and had kids and all that
Watching
shit.
these guys develop their routine and seeing the difference between a finished special and something that you're early in development with as far as a joke and stuff like that. Yeah. It's a good
And I was
contrast
like-
to be able to pick up on.
Yeah, so I was constantly listening to these comedy podcasts and watching comedy on fucking YouTube and Netflix and all that shit, and
Yep.
just always, thinking about, how it would go if I did it, and that kind of thing. And
Easy to get in your own head, man, and try
yeah,
and
yeah.
almost kick yourself out of an opportunity, though, right?
Pretty much. So then
Yep.
it got to the point where I didn't want, life to pass me by. I was,
Mm.
working and dadding and doing that whole jam, and didn't really have much hobbies outside of that. And finally decided, flashback to when I met Ace, saw the flyer was popping up at a local joint, and me and my dad went to the show. Ace had like 3 or 4 comedians. It was just super cool to just see that somebody could pop up a backdrop, a couple speakers and a microphone, and have a comedy show, similar to
No doubt.
some shit I'd seen in a comedy club out on the West Coast. And I was just like, holy shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's super cool that somebody from,
You
this
wanna be a part
general
of that.
area can
Yeah.
just kind of, obviously I'm making it sound easier than it is, but, like I said, pop up a banner and
Yeah, I
just
gotta
kind of
do it. Just pop
make
a
it
banner,
happen
get up there and
anywhere.
be
So,
funny.
Yeah, so I hit Ace up
That's
after.
it.
Just go up there and tell a joke, man.
Yeah, I hit Ace up online after the show, and I was just telling him how much I enjoyed it and how I'd been thinking about doing stand up. And so he was kind of like, giving me some pointers as far as like going to my first open mic and that kind of shit. Don't drink. Terrible advice. Just some.
Why did
just
you
some.
tell me that?
Not at the first one. You don't want to get drunk at the first one.
Nah.
No, what I did at the first one, instead, I found out that here locally in Winchester, they were having a smokers open mic night. So you pay $20 admission, and it's all you can smoke. They had like pre-rolled joints just laid out on the table
Interesting.
by like the 10s and 20s. So
Sure.
I got there. I decided I was gonna go do it. Went to that open mic, and got extremely baked. Like I smoked one down to kind of like chill my nerves, you know what I mean?
Sure. You're like, yeah, it's probably ain't even that strong if they're giving them out like this
Right,
and whatever,
right,
whatever,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Some
And,
trim.
yeah, so I smoked one down, and then somebody handed me another one and another one and another one, and I went up there and did like 10 minutes of some stories and funny
10 minutes.
jokes. Yeah, that I know.
Damn.
It was super like casual. It was in like an old warehouse, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And there's maybe like 15
yeah, but
people
10
there.
minutes
Ace,
when
were
you're
you
fucking
there?
blazed.
Nah, I wasn't.
Time
All
went
right.
by very fast.
Okay,
it
well, that's
either goes
good.
by super fast or super slow when you're that baked. you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, just did some like stories and things that I thought were funny, and like tried to do what I thought was crowd work, and realized that it wasn't something that like I hated and I never wanted to do again. I was like, I think I'm gonna keep trying this. So I went to another open mic, absolutely ate dick in
Nice.
in front of a bunch of drunk people at a super crowded chatty bar. That was not as fun. And then I just kept rocking with it, and I kept talking to Ace, and he kept giving me pointers and feedback on what I was telling him I was
You
doing.
were recording your sets?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a big thing.
It's key,
was-
right?
Yeah, was for me to at least like voice record everything, and I would like listen to it on the ride home and shit. But yeah, so me and Ace just kept talking, and he was kind of seeing that I was working hard at it and stuff, and he was hosting a show in Martinsburg, same not the same venue, but the same town where
Mhm.
he had the show before. And he asked me if I wanted to be a part of the showcase. So I'd been rocking out open mics, kind of tweaking, like I said, what I thought was funny. And yeah, pretty much put me on the show, and kept putting me on shows. I guess he liked me. I don't know. I definitely wasn't funny, but I guess he liked me. And I started.
Saw you wanted to do it.
Yeah. And he had Ace Comedy, which was his sort of comedy production. And I saw that, a lot of the successful ones were like ran by two people, and so I asked him if he wanted to team up. I looked at him and he looked at me, and we said, black and white comedy? Yeah. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, we rolled with it. And that was like the beginning of August of last year. And now we got like multiple spots locked down for comedy shows. Yeah. Yeah, we're not even a year in.
Yeah.
Y'all are fluid as shit.
Yeah, man.
Y'all are fluid as shit. I thought y'all would have been like, one of them buddy cop things, like y'all met like when you were 5
kindergarten?
years old. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. 5 years old. Because y'all are thick as thieves, and that's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Because nobody's gonna disrespect my man, and nobody's gonna disrespect the brand at the end of the day. Because we had a situation like that.
What? Somebody tried to disrespect black and white comedy?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get
Motherfucker, let a motherfucker know. What's up?
And but nah, nobody's gonna disrespect the brand because like we put a lot of.
What'd they do?
They came out of the venue and they're like, "Yo, fuck." They thought it was cool to say "fuck black and white." I was like, first of all, kind of looked at me
At the show that you were hosting?
No, we was doing a spot on the show because we still love the game, so we still gonna do shows. We still gonna make our rounds and all that stuff out of the nature. But you're not gonna come out of the venue and say "fuck black and white." That's not how you gonna introduce.
Somebody
yourself.
came at you, but they came at y'all directly and they said, "Fuck black and white."
Me and him were talking like this far apart, and he walked right between us
Oh,
He
that
goes,
dude's
"Oh,"
just looking for a fight.
He's like, oh, I see you. He's like, oh, I see you. Fuck black and white. You know, just like spitting. He was like drunk. You know what I mean? Just spitting
That dude
He
bullshit.
was looking for it.
Yeah.
He probably
Was he
also
a fellow
walked-
comedian or?
That's the thing. He is a fellow comedian.
Oh, that is some
Fellow
Yo.
used very lightly, but yeah.
That-
So me and Ace beat the absolute fuck out of him outside the bar.
Did you really?
And went home. No,
I-
it was,
Did y'all really though?
No, we didn't.
I looked at Connor. I was like, yo, give me the word. I'll snuff this nigga right now.
I was like, me first, me first. No, I didn't take him seriously because
That's bullshit, you know. And that,
yeah,
and that's
it's not if it's not coming from somebody that like it really means a whole lot. You know what I mean? It's just
right.
really taken with a grain of salt on it. I can tell that they're not being sincere.
The only reason to do something like that is to try to initiate some type of conflict.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
There's no thought.
It's
put
not
into
like
that.
a hey guys, what's
It's not like,
happening?
here's
It's
a
definitely
critique
like
that might hurt, but it's like it's just like fuck yeah.
It's a negative ass thing to say, dude.
He did back down hella quick when he saw that we was ready for the smoke. He was like, I was like, this is what you really want to do?
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like, no, this is a joke. It's a joke, baby. I'm like, nah, you
It's
ain't gonna
funny.
come out your mouth.
There's people that are just trying to use aggression in any activity. I bet you there's people like that in chess. They'll just be like, "Fuck you, in your
Yeah.
fucking
I'm like,
game."
nigga, you're
Rampant
65,
in the
you're
Rubik's
65
Cube
with a fake
community.
Gucci backpack. I'm like, that's not gonna.
I went to the flea market.
and you know,
No, like,
and that's bullshit because you know it's like there's this one thing that you know, and so
Conflict.
you so I'm even newer into the comedian thing than y'all are, and y'all put me on, and you have put me on a couple places, and that I'm really thankful for everything that you have done for me personally and for the people around me too, like Brian Sargis and Songbird Tina and
The open mic
yeah,
regulars.
yeah,
Fuck
they're
yeah,
like,
dude.
and they really like what you have done for them. You don't even know. We'll talk about it off air because I don't want to get sappy. But
Well, no, I mean it's cool because that's like part of the reason why I linked up with
Ken,
him.
I got music ready for it.
let's go. All
Cue
right,
the
fuck it.
piano.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I want to cry and fucking tuck my
So,
wiener.
flashback. It's 8 years ago. I'm in San Diego.
Man Diego.
I've just gotten out of the military. Things aren't great. My friends are gone. Not dead. Not dead. Just, you know, I'm out of the military.
They're all
so.
a bunch of IT guys
My
in the
dick's on
military.
fire.
Chill out.
So,
Fuck on it.
I found solace in comedy podcasts. And that's where it started. So, I knew that when Ace gave me the opportunity, that I had to give back as well. So now, Black and White Comedy Productions gives back to those who want a microphone
They
in
push
front of
back.
their hands. Those people who want to make others laugh. Because that's what we do.
I'm a
And
veteran.
that's what we love.
It burns when I pee now from tire hookers. I came home from the war with a stub. Can I do a podcast?
And that's also what I want to help people with here at Black and White.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So
No, that was great.
But no, that was great. But now, why? And the shit that me and Connor built off of stems from because like you can cut the music.
The rest of the episode is just depressing as fuck.
This is
No matter
not
what we
General
talk about.
Hospital. This is not a soap opera. All right. So,
These animals need your help. Call
this comedy's
now.
real, motherfucker.
I'm Sarah McLaughlin.
but nah, the whole basis of why we like to do open mics and not just trying to do showcases, because like I've been to the point where like, hey yo, you signed up, you tell all your friends you're gonna be there, and then they bump you last minute for some motherfucker, or they not,
Oh,
and shit like that, and that's why we give people extra minutes instead of the normal 5. We give people 7 minutes and shit like that, and we let everybody who come up there, as long as you funny and respectful and not on some creepy shit.
So
Had a couple loose cannons.
what's
Yeah.
creepy shit? So like, what's the
You.
creepy shit?
Creepy shit is trying to pull
You.
Creepy shit
you
is trying
creepy
to,
shit.
Creepy shit is trying to pull your dick out when we're going over the order. That's creepy.
You missed
shit.
it, Chris. You missed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know, hey man,
I
yeah,
know which Bama you're talking about too.
yeah.
I know exactly.
Who?
This dude is the dude who
I'm pretty sure it's the dude you're talking about.
It's the dude talking about
This
coming on his mom that one time.
I mean, that sounds in line.
Sounds like
The
some
dude
shit
with
he
the
would-
dress.
Yeah. I mean, no. No. He's cool.
I know he's cool. That's what he also wild.
No, it was a different dude. He's trying to.
It would be easy for him to pull his dick out though, since he's wearing a dress. So I see why you thought that.
Yeah, exactly.
But
also, my bad dog. Who, if you're listening,
this was
bad dog.
this was the last open mic we had, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time I'd seen this guy. I guess he came to the last one that I wasn't at. And
was he tall?
yes, he
his
was
name
tall.
Pete?
No.
Anyway,
so fucking L. Shannon, you're not listening, and you will listen to. So my boss.
Don't die.
I didn't say his name was Pete. It might have been Peter. That would make sense because he pulled his dick out. It might have been
I would not.
I'm gonna die on air.
Do it. You won't.
Oh. Chris came out of the closet and then died. No, so this gentleman.
AIDS.
It's a first. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh shit! All right, we get canceled for real. Go.
So yeah, I'm like, hey man, it's thanks you guys for coming out to the open mic night. We're gonna have you guys do 7 minutes, and we're gonna go in order. We're gonna go with yada yada first, yada yada second, and then this fool's like, oh okay, I'm gonna go
Pull
ahead
my
and
dick out.
do this.
Yeah.
What?
What was his What was his setup for the dick pull out? Do you remember?
It was a weak setup. He just wanted to pull his dick out.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know Connor's the nice guy.
Is his name Aaron?
Wait, it wasn't Pete. It wasn't
It was
Pete.
Winfrey.
It was yes.
It was Winfrey.
Is that
fucking Winfrey? You dumb motherfucker.
Anyway, I just want everybody to know.
Dumb son bitch.
if you're willing to
listen,
try to pull your
power
dick out
derivative.
at a bar and grill open mic, then I don't think you'll mind it being mentioned on a podcast.
No,
so.
I've literally I've been going. It's like my brain. I was like RoboCop right now. I was like going through my data bank. It was like
Who's
people-
pulled their dick out in front
people
of me?
that would
Who's
like to pull
pulled
their dick out on stage. People that would have like, and then I came up as like, my man. And he's, you know what? If you know him, he's as damaged, motherfucker. He's a nice ass dude actually. Yeah.
More gooder.
Mo Butter Blues.
What if you were on stage and you pulled your dick out and nobody noticed?
Yeah, no, he wasn't on stage.
That's what would happen if I did.
Let me make this clear.
It just makes it bad when you got female comedians trying to sign up and shit, and you got some dude like, I'm gonna pull my dick out, and it's like you're right next to a female comic.
Right.
Yeah.
I get
we
that.
don't want that aura. I just want everybody to know Connor's the nice guy of the group. I'm the asshole. I'll tell you straight up front. I don't like you. I'm just.
Gotta be like that. It's business,
There's a
right?
great many people I do not like.
I think essentially that was like our first interaction. Connor was super nice. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" You were like,
It takes me a minute to warm up to people. That's just me. It just
I
takes
know,
me
I
a
know,
minute.
and that's what I like
Yeah,
about
so,
you, though,
yeah,
man.
just-
That's what I like about you.
Connor's like, yo, this guy's nice. He's great. I'm like, let me meet this motherfucker 3 times first.
Let me find out.
I got,
Let me see him under duress. See what he does.
Let me hang out with you 3 times first before. Yeah, but nah. We've been building up something. Like I said, we bringing out comedy out here. I feel like we are not just bringing out comedy out here to like a different, but to Front Royal and shit like that, because we got showcases coming up, which Chris gonna be a part of. And all that good shit.
And where's that at?
Pavement.
And when is that?
Pavement. Shout out Rachel. Rachel is a regular listener of the show.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to
Regular
Rachel.
open mic too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, regular. Yeah, and did you? Yo,
yeah,
man.
she's still an open mic, and she's actually did. She's
She's
really
good.
Yeah,
She's really, really. And I was, just to be real, Rachel, if you're listening, I was like, oh, Rachel's gonna try it, all right, whatever. But then you went and did it, and I heard it was like, I was like,
she did good.
No, I remember her. I looked over at Ace and I was like, I could see her, keeping at this and actually building up a little couple jokes. You know what I mean? She was fun. She was fun. But yeah, no. May 24th we'll have a showcase at Pavement, her establishment in Front Royal, and little Chris Kenworthy's gonna be rocking the mic on it, man, and some other fantastic comedians.
Real cute.
It's gonna be,
and
it's gonna be super.
Ace.
Yeah, y'all are gonna be performing.
Yeah, either one of us. Usually one of
Both
us hosts, one of us does a set. It's kind of how we rock it.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta ask you a question though. It was the one time I remember it was funny. You hit me up. It was like very early in when we knew each other, and you were like, "Hey, you want to do a show in Arlington?" And I was like, "You didn't even have to ask me." I was like zero. Yeah. No, not El Rey. The
the Heckler's Ball.
Yeah, the Heckler's Ball.
I asked him if he wanted to do the Heckler's Ball.
My fourth set I ever did. That's my 4th set I ever did. and thank you for that, by the way, guys, because I was like, oh my God. I was like, I got there and it was like, well, that was in my life. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Like, that was fucking hardcore.
Well, I haven't really heard about it, but
I did all right.
You know, when I first met Chris and he was, you know, into comedy and he was basically like super enthusiastic about wanting to get on spots, and he was talking about, you know,
I still am.
Yeah, oh yeah, obviously. But no, he knew we did shows in Arlington, and he said he had a bunch of people in Arlington that would love to come out and support him on the shows, which is always fantastic.
Yeah.
Because sometimes only 5 people come out. But yeah, no. And obviously, if I see somebody wants the opportunity and is asking for it, I'm gonna, you know, help them out just like I was helped out. So, threw him on the Heckler's Ball, which no longer exists, but
I think it's coming, I think it might be coming back. I talked to John actually by telephone has been on the show as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
on like I think it was like
Did you have John or the Washington roast version of John?
we got John, and is there ever a fucking off John? That is the most on ass motherfucker. Because we've had serious conversations. We've had pseudo serious conversations. That dude is like my first few times talking to him, I was like,
It's tough to keep up sometimes.
it's
For me, at least.
extremely. He's fucking brilliant, dude. That guy's brilliant.
God, I hope he's not listening.
No, he might be. No, he's not. He's working right now. Let's hope. Let's hope that
I'm
motherfucker's
brilliant.
But yeah,
that,
so
That'd be
that
wild.
motherfucker is funny as shit. His method acting for that Trump shit.
oh, dude, it's
is-
funny as fuck.
It's funny as fuck because you know what's awesome about it is you can watch it, and either you can be a Trumper or you can be a fucking anti-Trumper, and you're still gonna laugh your fucking ass off. That dude is he's a G, dude. Like
Trump. That's the first time I ever heard that phrase.
Trumper.
a Trumper.
Trumper?
You
You
never
never
heard
heard
that?
that?
Yeah, I've
sounds
heard that before.
Sounds like some sexual shit.
Yeah.
Well, it is. It's,
That girl a Trumper.
I'm a furry. I'm a furry and a trumper.
Yeah, I wonder how
I'm
much
a
pussy
Trump.
John has
Furry by
gotten
day,
as
Trumper
a
by night.
result of that. But John is, he's hilarious. And John's one of those people that I have met in my life that I feel comfortable with sending like ridiculous. You too, you're next.
I was about to say you ain't seen me. Shit.
No, I said.
You haven't.
I send I don't send anything. I just send some wild ass memes or whatever. And I'll tell you what, John Yeager is always the first to respond. He's genuine as fuck. He's huge supporter, and that's what's really cool about. I would like to think about this like East Coast DC scene is that the Baltimore, DC, and Richmond scene. It seems like it's a lot more supportive than like New York, LA, in which everybody's trying to fight for. It's like everybody wants to fight for the time. Whereas out here, it's like y'all are helping people out, and as a result, now you're getting pushed into place. You're getting pushed into place. I'm catching on some of it from y'all, and I think that's really cool. I think it's a lot cooler than that. Fuck it, like we're just gonna step on anybody's head that we can step on shit.
No, that shit's still out there.
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
really?
say not everybody's like
That
us,
shit-
unfortunately.
that
Well,
shit's
fuck.
still-
You know what? Fuck everybody that is.
That
You
shit's
know
right.
what? Come
that's,
after.
That's part of the reason why, like Connor said before, we did the black and white. I was doing my own thing is because like I'm not gonna go to no Diddy parties to get put on. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna kiss ass. and
Yeah,
do
we're
all
not.
this-
Yeah, we're not gonna kiss ass and pick favorites. Like
Yeah.
if you're a genuine person and you're funny and you like to do comedy and you want to be out there doing it, then we're gonna try to give you the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Damn
Like
right.
some people have off nights, some people fucking bomb. You know what I mean? It happens. But you know, there's obviously people out there that are more tight knit with who they choose to put on their shows and choose who not to. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. That's the way it is in anything. You know what I mean? Any industry is going to be that way. So at any level. So it happens, but we're definitely trying to be as gracious as we can and fucking,
Like there's a process too. Like we gotta watch you know what I mean? Like there's a process. Connor send me some people, send me their links. I'm like, all right, this is cool.
Yeah, we've definitely
And
got a
vice
little
versa,
more
yeah.
strict about vetting comedians though, because some of them.
after the dick incident, I would have been.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Open mic, so
Totally.
Open mics are open mics like did that
Open
happen
mics
a
is-
lot?
it's a
Like you just
free-for-all.
have
Anybody, a fucking
Well,
complete lunatic can sign
Yeah,
up.
I was at one of you guys' shows, and towards the end, there was this one guy that went on, and at the end of his set, it should have been a punchline, but then he would just like started complaining about his dad, and it, like, I was like, this is bad.
They do turn into
But-
therapy sometimes.
Yeah. Like, and that seemed like it was just somebody that was like signed up, and then like halfway through was like, I'm really scared, and I'm done with this.
So what we do is so for what people don't know, so we do the open mic at On Cue, which is like Connor said, anybody can get on there.
Yeah,
But so the thing is that you got a wide variety of people because you'll have seasoned comics come out there to work on their shit,
yeah.
and then you have people who are like, oh, my friend told me I was funny, I'm gonna jump on the mic. So you got a wide variety. But then we do the showcases. That's where we, vet it out a little bit, vet it out a whole lot more.
So during the open mics, when you're having a meeting with these people, like telling them like how their set times and everything,
Mhm.
do you ever look in people's eyes and be like, oh god, this is gonna be a fun one? This
No,
guy.
I look at Connor. We were like, yo, this motherfucker gonna be a problem.
yeah. And there's been several times where there's like an obvious loose cannon in the group where it's gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be, we're gonna be giving him the light 4 or 5 times, and
Please stop.
yeah,
And it sucks when you
dragging
got,
him off the stage.
It was like, yo, we'll give you you got 1 minute to wrap it up.
People
And they be
walking
like,
out.
so I can't overrun the mic. And I'm like, nah. When we give you the light, you got 1 minute, so I can't pull my dick out. No, don't pull your
Nope.
dick out. Like,
Not tonight.
And then
Maybe tomorrow.
and then the funny, and we'll have like.
What if it got to a point where you knew his setup for the dick coming out is?
He
plays
getting
Snake
snubbed.
Charmer music.
He getting snubbed.
It's gonna come out. Stop it.
But then we'll have like people, patrons that are just there, eating and chiming in the. They'll walk up to
Oh.
us and be like, "That guy was horrible."
Oh,
You know what I
that's
mean?
worse.
We're like,
That's
"Well, no
worse. Oh, dude.
shit."
It's a fucking open mic.
No. Oh,
That guy just got off his shift at damn.
Denny's.
I was gonna say Waffle House. Dude.
What's
Wow.
up, Denny's?
Well played.
What's up, Denny's?
Wait,
What
y'all-
the fuck's
y'all
up,
got a-
Denny's?
Y'all got a Waffle House out here?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, up on 81.
Yeah,
We got a cookout now.
As a home of Waffle Houses and
I'm probably
dumpster
gonna
babies.
go to cookout on the way home.
Fuck yeah.
My wife calls it backyard.
The one in Manassas said like what somebody
Just
changed
cookouts
it.
happen
Somebody
in the
changed the
backyard
sign.
because
to
she
cock
gets it
out.
mixed
The
up.
cock out for sure, dude. Somebody's got that sign multiple times. The cock out, dude. That's good times.
Only in Manassas.
Yeah, Monasty, America's most livable community.
Manassas is so wild that when we were growing up, they had a 7-Eleven right beside a 7-Eleven
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
better
And
part
now
of
it-
20 years.
And now it's like a super 7-Eleven that has a deli in it and all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
it's got a restaurant, some type of
It's
like
a
fried-
test store.
So you know that 7-Eleven
Really
is a
test it.
Japanese company, and they actually in Asia, it's essentially like going into a restaurant. So
Yeah,
when
somebody fact check that.
Yeah.
Ain't no 7-Eleven is a
Bet.
Japanese company.
It is.
Right.
That's why they're.
So the
That's why.
Southland
That's
Corporation?
That's why their
I would expect
mascot's
better
named
service.
Domo, which means thank you in Japanese.
I would expect better service.
Yeah,
Dang.
you know.
Okay, you know what? You're not
Also,
wrong.
So when I was in the Philippines, right, you would go to 7-Eleven. There'd be happy hours. You go to happy hour at 7-Eleven, and you could buy beers there. And they have a whole section where you can sit down, and you would sit there
That's
and drink
tight.
and shit. And then they come and clean up after you and shit.
And in
That's
Hawaii,
real
the
talk.
7-Elevens are completely different. They don't have big bites and nachos and shit like that, man. They
they
got
got
like
bao
these-
bun.
They have these like soft breads with these
Masube.
sausages in them, and they got masubes and all this type of shit, dude. It's
Where's
completely
that?
I know a
different.
bitch named
In
Masube.
Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
They got spam and rice at
I know a
McDonald's.
chick named Masube.
yeah. No shit. Is that her name, or does it what do people call her?
No, that's her real name.
Because she's
It's
got a
pronounced
pussy like
wasabi.
spam.
Masube Johnson.
Masube Johnson. Musube.
All right, so they are now owned by a Japanese holding
Oh,
company.
now okay.
Okay.
Can't trust this guy. He's got an upside down PlayStation logo on his shirt.
That's a stayplation.
Stayplation.
This is actually one of my favorite shirts. I've only worn it twice. This is my second time wearing it.
I can tell it's very white still.
I had to, it's actually yellow in color, and I think that's what's cool about it. It comes from this company called Feel So Good. They do amazingly cool graphic arts stuff that you should see. But I knew that Ace was going to be here. Ace is always. I've never noticed you not to be in a color schematic outfit, man. I couldn't be. And so usually do the black and white.
Usually black and white, yeah. I've never really seen him anything outside of that. Some khaki.
I wanted to come out and be there. But I also want to shout out a few things going on. Number one, I want to talk about Screen Ready, George Peters. This motherfucker has got the Paisley's collar game on lock for all the fucking light-skinned brothers out there. My man over here, fucking Steven Seagal of the squad with the Northeast Groover shirt on. And I don't know anybody with the Northeast Groover shirt, like straight up black, white, Hispanic, yellow, purple, whatever. So good for you.
You wouldn't believe the shipping I paid for this. I bought this when I lived in Hawaii. Coming all the way from fucking DC, dude.
Fucking import tax.
Yeah, dude.
The Orioles. I fucking let's go O's, man. Like the Aberdeen Ironbirds is actually my favorite baseball team. If you were asking me who my baseball team is, but that's the
nobody asked you.
I know.
So Diddy.
What else?
Again?
Diddy do him
Nah,
dirty in the doo-doo.
Are we doing like a current events section?
We talking about Dan Snyder, or whatever the fuck his name is from Nickelodeon.
Dan Schneider, that was that dude, Daniel Schneider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's talk about footsie feetsies. You know
what happened with him? I don't know about this. What happened with Dan Schneider?
Yo, let me tell you. So first of all, y'all, let me tell you a funny story. Like,
he was on Nickelodeon?
On my way to try to be a comedian to some real ass comedians and like some people that put me on. So I couldn't do my set on Monday night, and so because I came up with a few jokes about the Nickelodeon thing, and then about like how we should be thanking like kind of like rapey uncles for like awesome hoes in your mid-20s and shit. I know, right. Yeah, right. So two things happened. Number one, somebody at the open mic, because it's not a complete comedy open mic, came up and did poetry about being molested, and then. When I said,
fuck yeah, dude. I wish they came to ours.
And then
that guy pulling his dick out would have been in heaven.
And then I literally go on stage, and this young woman's like, "Oh, he's gonna go be funny," and brings her 5-year-old kid and plops him in the seat 5 feet from me. So I had this whole set about fucking the Nickelodeon thing, and about like I made some jokes that probably I probably shouldn't have made. Now, in retrospect, afterwards, I'm glad that but
do you want to tell us?
They're jokes.
Do you want to tell us the jokes?
That's how you know it's a meta film. There's a joke. Disclaimer.
It'll be all right.
Disclaimers, essentially, and I don't want to even get into it, but I would just say, like, shout out to all the creepy uncles that made, like, the amazing hookup experiences for us happen later in life.
Nice.
Both in the moment and See, my man, that, and you know what? Are
you the uncle?
No, you know what? Actually, you are kind of like the cool uncle of the comedy scene on this. Not saying the rapey uncle.
Nobody knows how even my age. I'm 22.
You're 20. You're yeah, dude. Ace is like Ace is a comedy Highlander. We're just waiting for him to like whip out a sword and be like, I am immortal. I have inside me blood of kings.
I mean, that's the plan. Shit, we're gonna live forever. But oh shit.
How old are you for real?
I'm not telling nobody.
I love that about
you.
You.
Why are you asking so many questions?
Because I got asked, and you know what? I was quick to give.
You were honest.
I was on. Yeah,
that was definitely not a dishonest age answer.
I like people to guess, so I just like.
Chris is 48, right?
44.
Okay.
Thank you, motherfucker. How old are you?
Ace is like same age.
How old do you think I am?
I think you're 46.
46.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. Really?
I thought we were like the same age. But
I was born in 88.
Really? I thought you were older than me.
No, I'm born in 88.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just smarter.
How old
than me.
is that?
Yeah, I was born in 82.
Man, I learned how to fucking change.
I'm 42.
Coils. I learned how to change coils from a car from you, motherfucker. So like, I learned some shit from you the first time I met you. Wrestling?
Wrestling?
You gosh darn right. Like,
doesn't he look like Drew McIntyre?
You're right, man. Dude.
I don't even know who that is, but all right, cool.
No, it's a compliment. For
That's cool.
Yo, Google Drew McIntyre right now and show him a picture. Yeah, motherfucker look like Drew McIntyre.
Okay. Was he a badass wrestler?
No, he's active. He's a badass wrestler. He's a badass.
That's
wrestler.
tight.
You watch wrestling, Ace?
I fucking love wrestling. I love wrestling.
Wrestling.
Tell me that motherfucker.
Spot on, actually. Fucking spot on, dude.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting here with the great Drew McIntyre
Tell me I'm
from
wrong.
the WWE.
Tell me I'm wrong. Yo.
Holy
I've been sitting on this shit for 35 minutes.
You gotta wear. You gotta
He's
wear
like, Drew McIntyre.
This nigga look like Drew McIntyre. Like this.
He's got like a sword and a kilt and shit.
No, he's Scottish. He's Scottish. That's it. That nigga
Yeah.
I got more hair than that dude. though.
Knee pads for some reason. Fuck yeah,
Oh
dude.
shit.
Oh man.
Wow. Yeah, spot on reference.
Thank you.
Well
That's
played.
what I do. That's what I do.
There
Well
he
played.
is. My man.
That was good.
You gotta let him borrow one of your kilts one day.
No, I'm still working.
Oh, goddamn right, man. We should all wear kilts. I think we should all just wear straight up dresses.
I ain't wearing no
on-
goddamn kilt.
I ain't wearing no goddamn dress on those kilt.
You should start a comedy show called Kilt Tony.
Start one.
Ba,
called
ba, ba, da.
And just the whole show is just an under kilt
man.
shot.
Balls out
Oh.
wearing
I'm all.
kilt.
You know what? If I had to Bert Kreischer fucking gimmick a fucking thing, I'll be the
You be the
comedian
kilt
in
guy
kilt.
with
I'll
the
be the kilt
fucking
guy.
balls out.
I'll be the Kevin James in the kilt ass motherfucker.
All balls,
So
no
to-
dick.
So to go, it's like I want to go back. I want to call back to something. I want to call back to the heckler's ball. So Connor hits me up. It was like I'm sitting there. I'm still riding the buzz of like doing my first stand up comedy. I go out a couple times to a couple other places. I did a couple of them with y'all. I did a couple at the Catamount. And then so I was still riding side. Connor hits me up. He's like, "Hey, babe, you want to do a show tomorrow night?"
Did you say babe?
Yeah, babe.
I didn't say that.
No, he didn't say babe. I said, "Hey, I think I know." But so he hits me up to do the
Are we on
he's
video?
like- yeah, now we are.
Oh shit.
Now we are. But so he's like, "Yeah,
We got them warrants cleared up.
Nah, I do now.
Okay, cool.
I ain't paid my taxes.
oh, by the way, we got him Raul.
What?
We haven't hit him Raul yet. Raul, we need some pizza from the man.
Dude, look what I had typed in on my phone.
I was about to do it, but
Were you asking him to order pizza?
yeah,
It was just the word pizza.
No, I said let's just order some type of food item to piss you off.
I think it's a good element of the show for us, you know. But so where were we? The
Heckler's ball.
The heckler's ball.
Heckler's balls.
So Connor hits me up. He's like, "Yeah, man, you want to do something in Arlington?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking awesome." And then like so he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna talk to my boy John. Shout out John Yeager." And we get to the point where John's like, "So this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna go on stage, and two people are gonna sit next to you, and they're gonna fucking cue the audience." And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this is like being handed a snake in a bag in the middle of a radio show. I can't flinch. I'm like, all right, okay.
You did good.
Oh yeah, I did well.
Did you go?
Mm-mm. So I didn't know what it was. So you told me. So by the time I figured out what it was, I couldn't fucking back out. I couldn't act like a bitch about it. And I get there, and I mean, before the show started, John's is doing fucking the sound check, and I walk in, and immediately he starts playing Smash Mouth, and he's like, "Yo," he's like, "Shout out, dude, that dude from Smash Mouth, whatever his name is," and he started roasting me off the break. And I will say. That was the fourth time I'd ever gone on stage, and a lot of those people there were like really good, man. Like really, really good. Like, was the dude who won, whatever, man. I don't think he really was that funny comparatively speaking to the dude who got voted the worst.
Doo-doo.
Was man, I can't remember these people's names, but it was a
That's
really
probably
good. It was a great.
It
was a good experience. Because I got roasted hard as fuck. I mean, like.
So did it actually go well?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome, dude. Like, I would still do the shit if I thought about it after I left. I was like, I left from there, and yeah, I didn't fucking necessarily like dominate or was it like my show or anything, but I held my own. Number one, like motherfucker, and especially for something like four times out, that was fucking crazy to do.
Were they actually like firing off, like, you know, heckling at you and shit?
Oh yeah.
Because when I went, dude, when I went, they were being like major pussies.
Nah,
they'd be like,
the right night they're shooting off some stingers.
They were They were like, what are you stupid?
I was worried.
It was bad.
I was worried when I said that I can't make jokes darker than khaki. Like when I was like, all right, I know my boundaries, shit, and like, and I thought that was gonna be some shit. But there was like a Jewish dude and a gay black dude and a fucking Palestinian dude. And them motherfuckers just, goddamn, just woof. I was like, oh. And we were in Arlington, right? You think like in the social, like, democratic nation of Arlington, which is a very, very liberal area, that people would be pulling punches? Fuck no. Man, it was horrible. Like at certain points I was like, and like I felt at that point, especially because outwardly, you know, I got a lot of tattoos and like I smell like weed all the time, so I thought that there were people that I think sometimes it surprises people because I'm a little vanilla in my comedy, man, comparatively speaking. Like these motherfuckers got on stage and I was like, shit. But it was the awesome part about it was didn't kill, didn't die. But it was that was really tough. So walking away from that, I was like, originally, I was like, yeah, man, thanks for putting me on all shit. And I was like, wait a minute. Were they trying to like see if I fucking, like, because it was really hard. But why?
Sink or swim type scenario?
Yeah, it was sink or swim. It was fun. It was fun as shit. But I was like, y'all weren't there. So I was like, oh shit, I got nobody. But that was a good thing too. It was a big growing experience. I gotta thank y'all very much for like the experience to be able to be introduced to it and the opportunities I've had as a result of it, and then y'all being here tonight. Thank you very much for that too. Super sweet, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, thanks for having us, man. Hopefully there's
we're just trying to get back to the game. You know what I mean? Put on people. You know what I mean? Find good people to roll with, like Connor said. You know what I mean? If you funny, you got a good heart. Shit, that's a plus because you can be funny as shit, but if you an asshole, we ain't gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, it's
John Yeager. No, I was kidding. John Yeager.
I still don't like the way Connor says Yeager sometimes, but you know we go.
I gotta really enunciate and make sure he knows who I'm talking about.
Oh, wow.
He pulls out the hard R.
Yeah.
That's how you say Jaeger.
What was the end of that word?
How you say it?
Jaeger. Yay with a Y.
My man got real serious. He ain't smiling.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just say it with
How
an A.
you say it?
Maybe I should say it with an A. Nah.
Yeah.
Jaeger.
John Jaeger.
But nah, we gonna do great things in this comedy shit because he has the drive, the ambition, and shit like that, and he pushes me to a whole nother level that I never thought I'd get to. So we gonna do great things. Like I said, we're not even a year in yet, and we already got fucking 3 showcases. Yeah, I mean, we put it into motion, and if y'all just keep rocking with us, I mean, you gonna see what else we do for the community, not just from rural, but from everywhere, from West Virginia, DC, Maryland, everything in between. We gonna do big things.
World fucking wide, dog.
You're fucking right. That's
world fucking wide,
yeah,
man.
so.
It's that positivity I think that you're bringing that is really the difference. And I'm not taking away. I don't know of the smaller promotions, but I do know that the amount of like. So I do some research on podcasts and stuff, and just the amount of like it's. I understand it's a competitive market, but also, you got to be realistic going into it. Like, it doesn't matter how funny you think you are. Like, it doesn't mean that you're going to be, like, marketable. And I'm going to leave the names out of my mouth, but some of the biggest named people that are doing the big Netflix shows and all that stuff, they fucking suck. They just have a fucking... They found some, like, weird little niche that they found some joke, and it's like, well, I'm like this and you're like that, and so like whatever, and they can't like really go. But then you have people that are really like intellectual and like it was like Tony Woods, right?
Yeah.
I went to a show as a fan. It was at the Beer Baron, and like randomly it was what's her name? Francie. She was on. Man,
Probably know.
Talk about Patrice?
no, not Patrice. Man, I wish. No, but anyways, long story short, Tony Woods came and did like a surprise set, and a few of these women in the crowd thought that crowd work was like the part of the show, and it made Tony fucking just stop. Literally, he stopped. He was like, "You know what? It's your show now," and just got off stage, and I was like, "Man, like, how do you manage that? Especially at that level." And it was really, really fucking cool, man. Like, and that's.
I mean, how have you guys ever had to deal with a heckler?
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it always a drunk white woman?
No, it's some dude trying to
No.
whip his dick out on stage.
No, that's pre-heckling.
Fucking Winfrey.
Nah, the biggest heckler I ever had to deal with was a fellow fucking comedian.
Oh Lord.
It wasn't during my set, but it was during a set of a show that I produced. I'm not gonna name the comedian's name, but
What does it rhyme with?
not gonna say, but it just kind of fucks up when they get off a stage, and cause we did an outdoor venue, so like that shit was like, you know what I mean, like it was a big thing, and the fellow comedian went to the DJ booth when she saw other comedians killing it, and started talking during they set, like trying to like ad lib during they sets and shit.
Why?
And I'm
what
like,
the fuck?
And I'm like, yo, you doing the most right now. And then on top of that, after the show ended, the fellow comedian got upset because I made them go first, and it was like it just happened to go the way of the draw. You went first. I mean,
Yeah.
no matter your spot, fucking kill it. At the end of the day, kill it. I love going first sometimes. You know what I mean? So, and they got off the stage and they started Facebooking and shit. They're like, yo, I was the funnest comedian of the night, blase, blase, blah. I'm like, yo, all my other niggas see this shit. And like, why are you being like, take the ego out of it?
Yes.
And that was the biggest heckler that I ever had to deal with. Cause she even talked when I ain't want to say, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
Narrowing it down.
She even talked when I was on stage. I'm like, yo, I don't.
That's just the biggest no-no. I mean,
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
the times it's just people that are just, like you said, drinking, and they think that it's like part of the show to just like talk over the comedian and interact with the comedian where it's not like, really called for.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it is. You know what I mean? A lot of times the show's at like a bar and grill. You know what I mean? It's like super casual. People want to like chat with their friends and shit. So it happens. But yeah, if you're a comedian heckling other comedians, that's
That's bullshit.
don't call
man.
yourself a comedian.
That's like, being a chef and you go to a fucking restaurant and then you tell like the waiter, like, well, tell the kitchen that I would have cooked it like this. And that's bullshit from a chef's perspective.
That's some
I've
shit you would
been-
do, right?
People have done that?
Motherfucker, please, man.
Chef hecklers.
But nah,
Cheflers.
that's,
That's Gordon Ramsay's next show.
All
right.
We done definitely vetted out those comics. That's why the shows keep getting better and better. That's why that's why Connor and I have been able to elevate to, I feel like, where we're at now, because we done vetted out like, hey, yo, you get one chance to fuck up like that. You know what I'm saying? And we have a good rapport. You know what I mean? So like, I'll shoot a comedian by him. He'll be like, yo, blase, blase, blah, and vice versa. I feel like with us working together, vetting out the comedians, that's why the Hog Shack shows and Manassas are fucking blown up. Like that shit.
Those look fun as shit.
Those
It's
are
great, dude.
Those are sold out.
Shout out if you ever need somebody to like, do a couple minutes. For
I got you. Those shows, right? I mean that, like, and that explains on what the fuck we doing, and like the aroma shows that we got going on, and like the pavement shit, that because we got like we don't care about the money. We just care about creating great shows, great environment, and the comedians feel that, and the people feel that shit as well. So
But do you make money doing that?
Yeah.
With that vibe?
Yeah, he said,
Cool it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
No.
Then that's legit.
If you do it based
That's
out
what
of,
I gotta ask.
if
Are
you
you
do
making
it-
money doing it?
if you do it based out of your love and your heart, the money gonna come eventually.
Absolutely.
If you create that, if you get that product right, the people gonna come. I mean, yeah. So we didn't like I said, all the Hawk Shack shows after the second one have all been sold out, and I mean we
Sold out free shows.
Yeah, but then
Sold out.
donation bucket. I mean, so we like.
But yeah, no, I mean, like that's a big thing too. Is like some people don't understand that, you know, a comic's time is valuable, whether they're doing 5 minutes or 30 minutes. You know what I mean? It holds value. So like, we definitely make sure that, you know, the venue understands that the comedians need to get paid, and we definitely understand that. So we pay them first fairly, and you know, at the end of the day, we might make enough to, you know, put it back into our bank account to
That's awesome.
buy some lights or some, you know,
Yeah.
maybe some merch
It's
or
gotta
some shit
fund
like that
itself.
down the way. So, yeah, it's cool, man. It's been a fucking awesome little venture. Definitely not what I expected getting into stand up.
You never thought you'd be in the middle of this awesome apartment smoking reefers,
I'm not
About to get
smoking
pizza.
reefer. I got
about to get some. Oh, dude,
I got a 9 to 5.
I need to order the pizzas.
Order a pizza.
Nah, I think it's too late. You know what? I didn't
Might
order
be.
one, and well, the last time the problem was that we didn't. I ordered it, and Raul was the only. And shout out to Raul Cuervo.
Oh,
Raul
Is that a
Cuervo.
real nigga's name, or y'all just made up? the nigga's
No,
name
that's
and
his.
just,
That's his name.
That's really his
Let
name.
me tell you about this motherfucker. He
Tell
comes
us
on the
about
show
it.
and he's a wonderful pizza delivery guy, but he slid back in here and scared the shit out of me like fucking Kramer. Scared the fucking ever living shit out of me.
No, did he say? What you mean he slid back in here?
Like-
so we
Like we had closed the fucking door.
He's like,
Yeah.
we had
he's like,
asked
I know
him a
you're-
few
I-
questions.
yeah, he's on the show, right? So like,
you're a pizza delivery guy?
Yes.
yeah. So he,
Oh,
yeah,
he's
closed
he,
the
but he
door.
literally, we
You made it
closed.
sound like you was sleeping. The nigga slid in here.
Oh, if he
Yeah.
did that, he would be dead.
I got
Just
it.
as
I got an
bad.
extra. I just got off my shift. I got an extra pizza.
Yeah, there's a
Just
cutout
as
in the
You want to
bad.
share this
No,
stuffed crust with
so-
me?
So we invite him in, and Chris is like, he tells us about some new Redman song. We put it on for a second, and then he goes out the door. And then, like, not like 10 seconds later, all of a sudden he comes back in like, Fanova was a wonderful restaurant or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he starts coming here shouting about some closed down restaurant shit, and
Hey,
just about
hey,
a bunch of just was been shit. Yeah,
That was
fucking
my restaurant, motherfucker.
yeah, I know, but it's not anymore. So why did he come back up in here like he owns this place, talking about it?
Slid right
It's
back
in his
in
place
here.
to bring that back up.
Did he have a key?
I'm not saying that it wasn't your.
No,
place.
he didn't have no key.
I'm sorry.
He just opened the door like
But-
he did,
but-
though.
But I will give him this. He was the best delivery person we've had.
No diddy, no pause.
He did. And also, shout out Raul for just being. He's been part of the show, you know.
yeah. Like, he is my favorite pizza delivery person now.
Yeah.
Because he
Does
did
he
slide in
come
here
here
like
often?
Kramer.
Please.
No, I've never seen him other than like on the show. So like, I don't order like where does he? Pizza Hut is what?
No, Domino's, man.
Domino's. See,
Domino's.
I don't. I'm fucking like. I don't even want to like call the pizza places around here. I'm that lazy about pizza. I'm like, I can
What
just
about
buy one at
Anthony's?
the store. Anthony's is good, but like I don't really.
I'd be fat as shit. I'd be eating this Fox's
That's-
Den every fucking.
That's what
day,
everybody
dude.
says because I live.
Because I
right
like
here.
that shit,
So
dude.
all y'all live like right here.
No, I live an hour from here.
God damn.
I live 15 minutes from here. I live out in the shore. We
I
talked about
didn't know
this.
there was no water in Front Royal, so I didn't know.
I mean, there's all kinds of water in Front Royal. I
We're the
mean,
canoe
there's-
capital of Virginia, sir.
Thank you. I didn't get to say that, but thank you for saying that.
I was talking about PCP.
You trying to get wet?
Got some fucking dippers.
Oh nah, but like definitely, you know, like I won't say like Front Royal cleaned up, but they did close down like this junky ass or make them redo this junky ass hotel that looked like it had like crackheads that scurried out of it at night.
I told Connor like two weeks ago, Front Royal's like a diet West Virginia.
Basically, dude. Fact.
For real, it's like
Bro.
it's like an aftershock of.
That's why it's called Helltown.
Yo,
dude.
I'd like to shout out Brooke, Caleb, Owen, and Ruger because they have been faithful listeners, and Owen has definitely been the one of our mascots, the little corgi that I put in the pictures.
Uh-huh.
That's Owen. That's Owen
What's up,
Duvall.
Owen?
Yeah, shout out Owen Duvall. Shout out Ruger Duvall, and then Brooke and Caleb. You all right? You know what I'm saying? They listen to every show, so they do.
Yo, the
Sick.
pass around is crazy
Digging it or no?
I'm just
So-
I'm, you
Like a scene out of that '70s show.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It has to stop.
Nah, one time I like to hang out with people that smoke.
Oh,
I swear one time it was like 4 niggas and like 6 boys. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. It's just-
You don't puff at all?
so Joel,
Nah. Okay.
Joel, a listener is in the chat, and he said Domino's got the weakest wings.
They do. Their fucking chicken game is bullshit because they put it in the same bullshit oven that they have. They don't have fryers.
Yeah,
And
they're always
everybody
like
knows that
stuck
you
to the
don't-
cardboard.
Best wings,
Yeah,
Little
kill that.
Caesars. Best wings.
Somebody
Little
kill
Caesars.
this thing.
Best wings is Little Caesars.
Come on.
This is a
Little
fucking gnat
Caesars?
right
All right,
here,
Ben,
man.
give it to me then, man.
Who
Put
wants
this
this?
in.
Not
Well,
me.
Connor.
El
You want
Rocho.
it?
I'm
solid,
bro.
Yeah,
Come
see?
on, they say.
Joel also said they tiny.
I burned my fingers, man.
Come on, man. Not
You what?
even.
Joel also said they got tiny wings.
They
Okay,
little.
well, that might
don't
be
be in
true.
size queen, Joel.
Well, you know what wing place got the worst wings ever? Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, facts.
Oh, dude.
Worst wings
Yo,
ever.
facts.
Yes.
That
Shouldn't
is
even
true.
Yes.
open it. What is it?
They
That
What?
is- that
used
is
to
true.
have good. They used to be really good. When
When?
they,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you.
When Jesus walked.
When
Yeah,
they
in the early-
when they
in
used
the
to
early
serve
2000s.
underage kids alcohol.
Yeah.
They
Yes,
got
in the-
solid chicken nuggets, dude.
No,
That's
in
about
the,
it.
In the early 2000s,
Boneless wings, excuse me.
So in the early 2000s, the company would only do their locations in college towns, and they didn't have. You couldn't just have them anywhere. Like
Yo, fact check that. This nigga got
Yeah,
too many
he's
facts.
making
Come on,
shit
I
up.
got
And they were a
This-
Chinese
this-
company,
this-
Buffalo
Yeah,
Wild Wings.
dude.
yeah, man.
He was right about
What is it?
fucking 7-Eleven
What is
being
it?
owned by fucking Japanese
This
people,
nigga
though.
just read the encyclopedia. He just waiting to drop a fact. Yeah.
He's
Yo,
like,
man,
this
listen.
morning on Yahoo, I read this.
Wendy's wasn't discovered by a real redheaded white bitch. It was she was a ginger.
Dave
Oh,
Thomas.
Just eat it.
Nah, man, this ain't
Oh.
fucking.
Come on, man.
This ain't 1986, man.
Yeah.
All right, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Owned by an Irish company.
threes.
Dun, 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 dun.
They used to
It
only
was
be
founded in
in
1982 by James Disbrow
It's a
and
good
Scott
year.
Lowry. Blah, blah, blah.
It was Mike Lowry's
that-
dad.
oh, no.
Yo,
That's
this
where
brand,
Mike Lowry's money came from.
This brand is going to be
Putting
whack.
the
You
wild
know,
in Buffalo
they-
Wild Wings, baby.
they met.
Hell yeah.
They
Mike
met.
Larry comedy, bitch.
So they met when James Disbrow was judging an amateur figure skating contest.
What the fuck?
Yo, was Penny there? That shit shit sound mad sus. Jerry X-Bean.
I
It's
love
like-
this rabbit hole we're going down
Did
together,
he?
y'all.
Da, 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 da.
nigga was a co-owner of Nickelodeon. That shit sound mad sus.
I'm looking for anything about college towns. I don't really see anything.
Oh, shit.
They used to only be in college towns, man. Straight up.
Yeah, they
Anybody
don't
look-
say anything about like whether or not that fact is
They're
true
not
or
gonna-
false.
Does anybody watch the History Channel where they get drunk and they talk about like
Drunk
how these
history?
No, but they got another one talking about like the foods that built America. They talk about like Subway and like how they battled fucking
McDonald's.
Jerry's. They talked about like Coke versus Pepsi.
My dad
like,
watches that shit. Sometimes I'll watch a little bit of here and there. It's pretty interesting.
that shit be mad interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm all about it.
That shit.
All right, where are we at on time?
We got like 10 minutes.
It's
Yeah,
a
we got like
Oh,
10
it's only, all
minutes.
right, baby. I don't know, man. I'm high as shit, so like, this is super fun, man. I'm really digging this vibe,
He's
man.
not so
Love
fucked
everybody.
up. This is so
Heck
good.
yeah, man. This is far. This is just
He
far
really
out,
high. He's like, yeah, I
man.
love everybody, man.
Yeah, dude, you start getting that
Yeah.
70s
I'm always
voice,
like
you know
that,
you're
though.
fucking.
When'd
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
get here, man?
Hey,
Whoa.
man, you know, it's like the man's trying to
I
stick
think
it
we're
to you and-
speeding, man.
So you guys want to start the podcast, man? or-
Yeah, let's fire this thing up.
Yo.
Turn on the
Yeah.
fucking light, dude.
Oh shit, are we on the air?
I'd be mad as shit if y'all niggas just started the podcast. I'd probably walk out.
Didn't that happen to us like 2 weeks ago?
But
Didn't press record.
it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. No. Something 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had some shit like that happen, and like it was like, oh fuck, man, we had to re kickstart it, and then like
we were just having problems, and we had to start the whole show over, and we tried to recreate it. And the
if you're having
conversations
problems,
weren't
that's
the
okay.
same.
But I'm saying if nobody pressed a button,
that'd be different.
This shit's too good.
I'm kinda
by
walking
itself.
George, let's start this podcast up, man.
Yeah, all right, y'all ready?
Let's go. 3, 2,
1.
yeah, that's not even.
No, I'm not yelling. We only get one go at that.
Scared the fuck out of me, man.
Dude, so like every now and again, like I forget to put on my Spotify and my iTunes shit will hit, and I probably have like 700 dirtbag radio shows, and that show I used to start off doing that. So I'll get in the car and start hearing that music and not be paying attention, driving to work, and all of a sudden I'll hear myself be like, "Woo! Guess what? I got sparklers in my ass," or some fucking ridiculous shit, and I'm like, "Oh my god, dude!"
Next.
So everybody's in here married.
Nope, not no more.
Yeah.
He married. You.
Yep.
Sorry.
You know.
Oh,
I know you married.
Sorry.
I was.
God damn! The only two niggas in here.
Right? Single.
Yeah, where the single bitches at in Front Royal?
Black men don't
They're
cheat.
gonna be
The
at the Catamount-
pine,
at
the
the
naughty pine.
No, or they're gonna be at the
That sounds like a strip club.
Catamount
That
Lounge
sounds like a strip
tonight.
Sounds like a strip club.
Well, I'd like. Can I do my shameless plug for the squad?
Yeah.
Well, we are gonna be taking it, ladies. We're gonna take this back to the Catamount Lounge
You got to
for
like this.
a Friday night nightcap. They're gonna be brothers. They're gonna be sisters. They're gonna be cousins.
And they all gonna be fucking.
Man, that sounds like a
step
family reunion.
cousins.
That don't sound.
Yeah.
It does,
Yo.
but one of those cool family reunions that
Like a family tree.
There's
that's
gonna be
wreath.
picnic baskets. There's gonna be grandma's food.
Easter basket.
Is there gonna
Sorry,
be Spanish women there? That's all I need to know.
There's gonna
Oh,
be
shit.
Shannon
Oh damn, he's vetting
Julieta,
women then.
Charlie
shit.
Levi.
He knows my
There's
type.
gonna be. I know what you like.
What kind of women I like?
The ones with the vaginas.
I mean that too. Yeah.
Colombians.
I do love Spanish women though. That Spanish woman is my type.
Yeah.
So he likes the Boricuas. He likes the Morenas.
He asked me once a week
He
if my
likes
wife has any
cuca.
sisters. I'm like,
I
no,
really
she
do.
has not added
I'm
anybody
like,
to
she
the
ain't got
family.
no new friends, kinda. The fuck, she ain't got no new friends.
No, no.
That's rude.
Tell her to make friends, cause he needs a friend.
So we can be friends, do this shit every weekend.
Is that how that works?
Do you know who said that originally?
Wait. Yeah, I was about to say.
Do you
That did
know
not- that did
who
not
said
go
that
good.
originally?
No Diddy, no
Wayne
Diddy.
Gretzky.
Yeah.
No Diddy on that.
No Diddy.
But we can be friends. He's like, bring all of your nephews and nieces.
Jesus Christ. But nah, I'm really trying to find me a good Spanish woman. It's hard.
Little baby
Well,
factory.
Spanish ladies out there. Hola at your boy.
Yes.
Fat, oh God.
Hola.
Yeah.
Hola. Hola. Esito.
What time does Catamount close?
Never.
The Catamount closes at midnight tonight. However, following weekend, we start our new hours where we will stay open until 1+ a.m.
Why not
Get-
just stay up until 2?
Wait, what's
It ain't
what-
popping
Plus,
like that?
because we're not gonna, we're gonna. If people are there, we'll stay open. But if people are not there, then we ain't gonna stay
It's
open.
called
Makes sense.
Catamount, right?
What is a Catamount?
So the Catamount
Is it
is
different?
it's
It's a
it's
cat from the mountain.
Yeah, a cat in the mountain, right? And so a lot of people will dispute that there are mountain lions in.
It's a fancy white word for cougar.
Okay. Oh, so white bitches be there. Okay.
They are,
That's-
man.
that's all
I
you
bet
need
if
to
we
tell.
go over there, there'll
That's-
be at least 3 of them.
Oh, they trying to pay.
At least 3? That's good odds.
It's the cougar,
I'm
young.
gonna get.
They don't call him Ace in the Hole for nothing.
Hey, all I'm saying is I done smashed a lot of bitches doing comedy.
No
Awesome.
way.
Yo, yeah.
No way.
No
You're
way.
telling me that people get into show business and get laid.
Never mind. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
retract that statement. I ain't
Motherfucker,
saying-
you
Negative.
can get into middle management at a shopping market
there's
and
a
get your dick
difference.
sucked. Like,
That ain't shit. Oh, you work at Walmart? You bitches are-
Some people do it and get laid. Some people do it to get laid. Some people do it and don't
Depends
get
on
laid.
where your heart is.
Yeah.
You bitches really be sucking dick in Target. Like, it's crazy.
you can get your dick sucked in a Burger King bathroom.
That's crazy. I feel like that happens a lot out here.
Oh yeah, dude. Waffle House. Anything on the 81 corridor has got a dick suck in that bathroom. Male,
All right.
female,
I'm gonna
family
look up
bathroom.
How far is Waffle House?
He's just gonna be waiting by the bathroom.
How long until I get my dick sucked?
I wanna get freaky
Get
with you. Oh wow!
You cannot have two niggas on the same show and at least.
Oh, that was me.
Oh,
Yeah, motherfucker.
Wrong song.
Yeah. Guess what? Your pants around your ankles, they gonna be. They like little handcuffs. You can't get away, bitch.
but nah, I got $500 for you, Chris. You find me a good bitch. $500 I got for you.
Holy shit.
Dang.
That's human
Not like that. Not like.
It's pretty much the only way to explain it.
Started the show and ended the show.
Sitting over
Exactly
here
the
on your
same.
I don't smoke weed high chair.
No.
Now you're into fucking trafficking.
I know, not like that. I'm just.
Hey, motherfucker, don't fuck my come up, all right? Don't fuck up my come up, all right?
You're like, now that you guys are high, I'm trying to pay for something good.
Motherfucker. You back in time, you nigga.
Dying.
Alright, never mind. Chris deals off today. Now I feel bad. God damn it.
All right.
All right, Pat. On that note.
All right. Plug away. Where did we get a hold of everything?
Oh shit. All right. Well, if you go to Facebook, it's Black and White Comedy Productions.
Cheer.
If you go to Instagram, it's Black and White Comedy Productions.
Cheer.
If you go to YouTube, you can find the Black and White Comedy Productions YouTube page with our podcast. We got one episode out so far. That's super exciting. It's also on Spotify, Black and White Comedy Productions, the United by Comedy podcast. Ace Jackson on social media, Ace_VA, right? I don't know why I'm doing your fucking shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate it, though.
I'm Connor
Yeah,
Williams.
just good looking out.
That's it. But if you want to see a bunch of pictures of, kids with a couple comedy flyers, then you can follow me. But
Yo, that was a bad segue, my nigga. That was that. Oh God. No.
Okay.
No, that just means he's handed you a torch. Let's go.
yeah, no, my shit's not exciting.
I know.
But if you want to come to a show, Black and White Comedy Productions.
Black and White Comedy Productions, like my nigga said, will be all over the motherfucking place. On cue, Hawk Shack and Manassas, Pavement and Front Royal. We got other shows going on, Aroma and Fairfax. You just got to follow us to figure out what the fuck we doing, and that's what you should do.
Yeah, come to a show. It's a lot of fun. A lot of them are free.
Hello.
So just come and fucking laugh.
Yeah, that's the thing. We the only niggas giving out free showcases. Y'all niggas better.
And free game.
Yeah, and free. Yeah, I mean,
If you're putting other people on.
we've been putting a lot. I
That's
feel
good.
good about that. We've been putting a lot of motherfuckers
Well, yeah.
on because we
You
not
have, man.
we're not gatekeepers. We ain't trying to do on that. We ain't on that fuck shit. I mean,
Well
that-
said.
It's a no fuck shit zone.
Nah, cause
Fuck
nah.
all your bullshit.
Nah, some people don't want to put people up on a game, and they don't want to help other people elevate because they feel like they would come for their spot. But there's enough room at the table for everybody to eat, and that's what we bring into the game, and that's why we got seasoned comics who hit us up on a regular basis, headliners that want to do our shows, and we're finding everybody in between, and we bring up people who got that ambition, who wants to tell jokes and want to make people laugh. That's what we bring to the table. That's what we give them the spotlight to do. And no matter what, you can't say nothing bad about Black and White. Everybody gets paid.
Don't do it.
Everybody gets paid. Yo, for real, if you do say something bad about Black and White, you on some sucker shit, and you're gonna get stolen in your mouth.
Check yourself.
Stole.
Boom.
Well, you get it.
I don't know what that
Check
means, but I'll
yourself.
do it.
Oh,
Stole.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just.
Yeah.
I
Where
got
your
you.
lips swell up on one side real bad.
Yes, understood.
In your eyes.
Don't
Understood.
get stolt on. When I die, bury me with a low on.
Don't be
Which is
joning
like-
or you might get stole on.
Anyway, but yeah.
Shout out to you guys for having us on, man. Appreciate
yeah,
you.
yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Dude,
Yeah,
this is
you
fun,
fuck
yeah.
man. Let's do this again soon.
You guys are welcome
Chris,
anytime.
where do we get all your shit?
Yo, you can catch a lot of my shit at the Catamount Lounge, where I will be slinging drinks, telling jokes,
And pizza.
Yeah, and pizzas, man. Yeah, pizzas there are delicious, man. Like, yo, Chef Chris be coming up with some cool stuff.
Touch for love.
Not me though. I'll be just making drinks and learning things, and yo, I'll be making good drinks though, man. I made 6 at a time once. And then also
He's
shout out
slaying
to my
goddamn
boss
drink.
Shannon and my co-Gemini Julieta, and then the third leg of the kitchen, Levi, the Leviathan, and motherfucking Charlie, P and J Gringo. And then I would like to say that big thank you to Black and White Comedy for not only being a guest on the show tonight, but also for me personally putting me on to some cool shit, man, and like really giving my midlife crisis the substantiation,
the fuel it needed, right?
It really is it is the ethanol in my tank of this drag race. Not a gay one, but a figurative one.
Bullshit.
And there's not anything wrong with the gay ones.
Work.
Hey, but
Yeah, it's our pleasure, dude.
You said that shit like you said that shit like a straight black girl. Hey, man, you said that shit.
Nah, fuck y'all. Thank you all so much for like everything you do, and also and for the people you do it for. I know I'm a good. Hey, listen, I have a good range, as they say, but. Seriously, man, thank y'all very much for everything that y'all have done for me personally and for the other people in this town and the surrounding area. Black and White Comedy, if you don't believe in it, you should now because it's the future.
And
the future is...
We gonna talk. We gonna do some shit.
Hell yeah, we
for
gonna
sure.
take this thing over, man.
Do it.
Do it now. Come on.
Matt, where do we get a hold of all your stuff?
All my stuff. I'm in Atlas Automotive Services on Instagram, and that's pretty much where I got all the inventory of my cars that I'll be slinging and shit like that. Go check out the new BMW 850 Ci that I got. V12. Got 26,000 miles on it.
And WWE.com.
And fucking
I'm Drew McIntyre. Talk with a Scottish accent. Talk about your Claymore.
Nah, I couldn't even do
We're
that.
gonna be at WrestleMania, y'all better clap it up.
But check me out. I'll be slamming
Look at my
motherfuckers in
swole.
the head with chairs and shit. I'll be selling cars. You don't want to buy it from me. Then I'm going to the fucking top rope. Yeah.
Off the top rope here.
That's me right here in a
champ
former
right
life.
there,
That
But I got more hair than him.
Yeah, that nigga get mad about. Yeah, imagine if he responds like, "Yo, nigga, I got more hair." No.
Yeah, he's going to hit us up now.
You're gonna have a match at WrestleMania.
I'm down with it. Help me prepare.
Okay, yeah.
All right. We're down.
All right, go over to Helltown Radio. Look it up. It's online.
Somebody's there.
Everything's there. Somebody's there. Remember, I said last week you could suplex your week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody suplex their week. You fucking
Deal.
smash that son bitch.
I did. I'm in a
Smash
better
it.
place, than I was at the beginning of the week. So yeah.
Fuck yeah, smash
it.
your week, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
DDT.
Right off the top rope.
Yeah, dude. Hurricane Rana.
Hurricane off
Yeah,
the
dude.
top rope. Everybody.
Nobody
saw that coming.
Wrestling. I knew everybody.
Off the
watched
top,
wrestling.
off the top of the fucking cage.
Everybody watched wrestling.
Look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna hit it with a German suplex. It's gonna go through a flaming table, and we're gonna come out on the better side with the title.
Yeah.
With the fucking title.
In the motherfucking hands. I'm just gonna tell you that we're gonna come back.
Listen
We're
here,
gonna
brother.
Have this title. Brother. We're gonna have it in our clutches.
Look,
we're gonna have it between our
Y'all
crotches.
remember-
We're gonna have it in your mom's fucking face.
Look here, sister, brother. I'm gonna come over to your house. I'm gonna get in your underwear drawer. I'm gonna put them on your face like a silly little mask. I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna jump off your bed. I'm gonna jump through your life. It's gonna be on fire. All right.
Y'all remember when Booker T said, "Nigga."
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga.
Perfect.